Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi taala wabarakatuh and good afternoon to our lecturer, Puan Rosma binti Osman and all my friends. Okay, today we will present about curriculum as a time to translate the national education philosophy in Unit 8. Before that, I will introduce myself first. My name is Amir Izwan bin Mat Hussein. My metric number is D201920908881. Okay, for my part, what is curriculum and compare the curriculum change by time chronology. Okay, for the introduction, the word curriculum comes from curriculum in English, courier or courier in Latin or run or route. Curriculum in the secret education with the special opportunity that the racer will make the covenant from the beginning till the end through the practice have been settled. The purpose is used in the education context as an acceptance program or technology of each directory or space in which study and application does. In the Arabic language, curriculum is included as minhaj or manhaj that is from any policy. It means course, area or faculty. Kelly in 2009 said that curriculum means two things. First, the range of courses from which students choose what subject matters to study. And second, a specific learning program. In the latter case, the curriculum collectively describes the teaching, learning, and assessment materials available for a given course of study. Coles in 2003 said that a curriculum is first of all policy statement about a piece of education, and secondly, an indication as to the ways in which that policy is to be realized through a program of action. In practice, a curriculum is more than even this. It is useful to think of it as being much wider. As a working definition of a curriculum, I will say that it is the sum of all the activities, experience, and learning opportunities for which an institution, such as the society, or a teacher, such as faculty member. Education Act 199C said that an educational program that includes curriculum and co-curriculum activities that includes all knowledge, skills, norms, values, cultural elements, and belief that assist a student to develop intellectually, spiritually, emotionally, and physically fully, and to instill and change the desired moral values and to convey knowledge. Muhammad Daud in 1995 said that cultural or science element to guide teachers in teaching a particular group of students. Meanwhile, Taylor in 1949 said that the curriculum consists of all of the learning of students which is planned by a director by the school to attain its educational goal. Abdullah Muhammad Noor and Ahmad Jafin Hassan in 1992 said that all learning experiences are organized for students at every level of the educational institution. Taba in 1962 said that curriculum is a design or system that builds on the flow of a learning, taking into account all the benefits of the learning process as well as the development of the individual. Razali Araf in 1991 said that all formal and organized learning activities are conducted in and out of the classroom. The change of curriculum decision by time chronology. Taylor in 1949 explaining the perfect curriculum can solve four questions. First, what is the educational goal of the country? Goal. Second, how learning experiences are selected to achieve educational goals? Content. Third, how learning experience can be structured for effective teaching? Method. And fourth, how effective the learning experience can be for the evaluation. Taba in 1962 makes it clear that the curriculum must contain four categories. First, statement of specific goals and objective for the objective. Second, content selection and organization for the content. Third, patterns of teaching and learning for method. And fourth, assessment of learning outcomes for the evaluation. Muhammad Daud Hamzah in 1993 categorized the curriculum into seven. Firstly, as an effort. Second, as an objective. Third, as a plan. Fourth, as an experience. 5 as the subject matter, 6 as human construction, and lastly as a cultural element. Dole in 1996 divides the curriculum into 4 categories. First, formal and informal education. Second, what students learn for the contents. Third, how to study content for the process. And fourth, form of outcome, knowledge, understanding, skills, attitudes, appreciation, and values. Oliva in 1982 and 1997 categorized the definition of curriculum based on the philosophy of 13. First, set of materials, next a set of subjects, next subject content, then a course affair, next what to learn in school, next program of study pass, a course of study, everything planned in school, everything that happens in the school environment, a series of experience that students have in school, what each student experience as a result of schooling, what is to inside and outside the school under the direction of the school. Razali Araf in 1996 divides the curriculum into 3 areas. First, to be broad, all kinds of learning that students are learning anywhere in the school, whether or not the learning is planned by the school. Second, as a planned activity in the school, all the learning activities that the school has planned for the people in the school area. And lastly, as a planned activity in the classroom, mean all the learning activities that teachers have designed for students to learn in the classroom. Yusuf Hashim in 2000 divides the curriculum into 2 areas. First, the scope of the definition is broad or general. Curriculum as a system, curriculum as an experience, curriculum as a field of study, curriculum as a subject. Second, small or specific scope. Curriculum as a destination, curriculum as a result, curriculum as a strategy, curriculum as context, curriculum as content, curriculum as a plan. Okay, that's from me. Thank you very much, and I will pass our presentation to my friend. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Fatizati binti Abu Bakar, matric number D201920908888. Today I'm going to talk about the definition of national curriculum and comparison between national curriculum and school curriculum on the education system in Malaysia. The presentation will begin. First, I'm going to talk about the definition of national curriculum. Is an educational program that includes curriculum and curriculum activity. Then, a compass or knowledge, skill, norm, and values. The student development physical, spiritually, mentally, and emotionally. Second, I'm going to talk about comparison between national curriculum and school curriculum on the education. What we need to know in the Malaysia content, the national curriculum and the school curriculum are on the same path but at different level at the central level of the national curriculum. Is the At the central level of the national curriculum is the manifestation of the content of the FBK. At the school level, the curriculum is an implementation of what has been developed at the central level. In conclusion, main point about the definition of national curriculum at the education system Malaysia. Okay, now I like to move on to The factor national curriculum is just right for all students and comprehensive planning also comprehensive mandatory is a perfect curriculum management. Besides of that, the school level is include syllabus and subject curriculum. For example, teaching, learning, activity is a because system school curriculum also aim to create comprehensive transformation program to help the student get more well-rounded. At the same time, at the same time, out of out of classroom education. For example, uniform unit sport like football, tennis, can improve motor skill, fitness, and health through physical activity. Also, examination, examination, excuse sorry, and examination. Thank you. The next part will be presented by my friend Mira.
Assalamualaikum and a very good afternoon to Dr. Rasma. My name is Nur Amira binti Serial. My metric number is D2019209086. Today, I would like to present about how does national curriculum have a different way to achieve a nursing education and national educational philosophy. First is, I will give a definition of national curriculum. An educational program including curriculum and co-curricular activity that includes all knowledge, skill, norms, value, cultures, elements and beliefs to aid the development of a student physically, spiritually, mentally and emotional, and to instill and enhance moral values and to convey knowledge. The division of national curriculum is four. First is current cultures and children first education, quality care and early childhood education focus on children holistic growth and development from physical, spiritual, intellectual and emotional aspect. Second is national preschool standard curriculum, develop the potential of 4 to 6 years old, improve children's skill and confidence. Third is low standards preschool curriculum. The goal of developing each individual as a whole is to produce a harmonious and virtuous person. Four is high school integrated curriculum. Increase the potential of individual holistically and take into account the capacity of student interests, ability and talents, preparing students to pursue education or to pursue a career. The national curriculum should be used by all schools in the national education system. The national curriculum stipulated that students will gain the knowledge, skill and value at the end of their school terms. After that is elements in national education philosophy. Education is an ongoing endeavor. The development of individual potential as a whole and integrated. Trust and obey God's Malaysians who are virtuous and knowledgeable, balanced and harmonious people. Last but not least is role of national Caucasian in analyzing national education philosophy is replacing national education philosophy element. The five elements of national education philosophy are spiritual, intellectual, physical, social and emotional. Second is easy school facility. Easy school facility is to encourage student interest in pursuing knowledge. Third is cultures of science. The government should develop academic programs to attract student interest. Fourth is disclosure of social electronic to provide exposure to social importance in the right way with students, teachers, parents, families and school. 5 is co-curriculum. Require each student to participate in co-curriculum activity. For example, in Bahasa we call one murid one sukan. The student should participate in one co-curricular activity in school. 6 is discipline. To establish good discipline among students. 7 is appropriate syllabus by age group and cover all aspects. And last is the spiritual determination to implementing aspect of good religious teaching in school education. That's all my presentation. Thank you for hearing my presentation.
Thanks, Amira. Before we start, let me introduce myself. My name is Muhammad Hafiz Amri bin Hussein. My metric number is D201920908885. For this section, I will elaborate how doesn't co-curriculum relate to education system.
The conventional education has put the teacher at the center of attention where acquiring knowledge is concerned. In the past of Malaysia, being a teacher was seen having the almost noble profession. It was become a title that one carry for lifetime. Not many books were available in the market. Thus, the word from the teacher were the form of knowledge which was the respected. Teacher must be focused on the main purpose of why students go to school. It is to learn new knowledge and skill and how they can use this knowledge and skill for future use after school. Extracurriculum activity is also a form of education that being taught outside of the classroom. Through extracurriculum activity, the student will be educated in the form of spiritual leadership and teamwork, as well as self-confidence. Participating in this activity will provide the essential skill provided in this activity as well as fostering a healthy life. After that, extracurriculum can strengthen the interaction between the student and at the same time promoting integration between the race as well as nurturing decency, hardworking and discipline. Therefore, activities are compatible to improve social skill among students, which will also help them in the future career prospect. Communication skill of effective communication involving either in Malay and English. At least students have ability to convey idea clearly. It also can help build the generic skill such as leadership skill. National education philosophy emphasizes that spiritual aspect in Malay language subject being humanity. This brings an aspect of humanity and allow them to incorporate piece of the human condition like history, culture and art. Students come to class and learn so much more than just their language. The diversity of Beauty Hannibal College. Students with mature view and unique understand to have more different level of understanding. In this process, as a teacher, we should clearly understanding the significance of image thinking ability to students. Students have certain image thinking ability which greatly improves student analysis and judgment of the external world. Enable students to think more comprehensively and face of practical problem in future. For simple word is reduce the tower in problem solving.